If you in your 20s and you struggling financially, this is not a failure. It's actually more common than you think. YouTube family, what's the word? It's your boy Turbo, and I'm back for another video. I appreciate all the support, man. If you're new to the channel and you want to learn about money management, money motivation, how to make money online, this is the channel for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video also so that more people can learn with you. Don't gatekeep this for yourself. So we're going to get straight into it. We talking about people that's in their 20s and 30s or even older that have financial struggles right now. I feel like there's a lot of people, especially young people, that want to make money while they're young, and you feel like you misunderstood. You feel like you should be in a position where you should have everything right now. But take it from me, I'm 28 right now, and I've gone through my struggles. I've gone through it, but everybody goes through it. But the people that stay consistent, the people that stay ambitious, the people that never give up and they don't allow doubt to creep in their mind, they always come out on top. So what you gotta also understand is that struggle is inevitable, because when you go through the struggle, it's not a punishment. It's more of character development. You have to change as a person for you to be able to manage a blessing, or to be able to control your emotions, to be able to think clearly, to be able to make the correct decisions. But you, as you are right now, if you had $50,000 in cash, you didn't owe anybody money, and it was just yours, you would spend that money and you would be back in the same position that you're in right now, struggling with a bad attitude. So you have to normalize the struggle. The struggle is inevitable, but how you perceive the struggle will help you, go far. If you look at it as a negative, you're going to have negative results and you're going to stay in that struggle mindset. If you look at it as, this is molding me into a new person and a better person, what lessons do I need to learn in this season of my life? Because it is only for a season. Seasons change. And just like in the wintertime when the trees don't have leaves, when that spring hit, leaves come back and then fruit start growing. And that's abundance. So understand that you going through this to become a new person. Most people in their 20s, are really earning their first income. So if you in your 20s and you earning your first income, you at the beginning. But what you need to do, if you are in your first stages of working or whatever it may be, just trying to be an entrepreneur, work a 9 to 5, use the money to invest and fund the ideas that you have. Be clear about what your idea is. Be clear about how you're going to invest. If you don't know where to start, subscribe to my channel. We talk about how to invest. I'm not a financial advisor, but the experience that I've had in my life that has gotten me to my first $10,000, to my first $20,000, that is what we talk about, and I'm gonna show you all my experiences. Nobody teaches money management after their first job. Like, you get your first job and you feel good. You like, I did it. Now I can afford. Maybe you can afford your own place. You go out to eat every weekend. You automatically starting that hamster wheel, and you don't even know it. And that's why I'm here, so that I can wake you up, get you out of that hamster wheel mindset, and start waking you up to using that money to work for you, so that when you get in your 30s, 40s, 50s, you can enjoy your life and you don't have to go anywhere if you don't want to. You don't have to be somewhere because somebody tell you, or you don't have to go to lunch because somebody tell you, So the real reason that people stay stuck is because they don't have a clear mindset on what they want. So get that job. If you haven't started working or you in school, I would say get a trades job, get a job in the trades, electrician, plumber. You know, I would say electricians is probably the best one to get into because they making all these data centers. Electricians, some sort of construction, welder, whatever. I would say electrician, but get a trade job. If you already have a trade job and you've been doing it for some years and you making some money, stop spending your money on things that are not important. If it's not a necessity, don't buy it. Save your bread and just save it. Once you save a few dollars, then you can go into investing. And we'll talk about that in another video. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I've talked about it briefly, but I'll make a separate video specifically about that so that y'all can be clear on that. Now that you know what job you're going into, you know that you're going to use that money for, you know, for it to work for you so that you can grow more money. Then you figure out a side hustle. You figure out what you want to do on the side. Like, what is your business going to be? What business idea or side hustle do you want to do? And once you get to that point, then you get to actually have fun with it. You get to make money doing it. And then you take that money and you also invest it. You don't spend it. If you want to get a second job, if your life can, you know, handle that, get a second job and only use that money for investing. You know what I mean? So the next thing I want to talk about is money. How do you like shift your mindset into money management? You know, you don't have to save perfectly. Like, you don't have to have it all etched out. You can. It's better to be organized for sure. But I'll give you a couple examples. You can do the 50-30-20 rule. Look that up on Google. It'll explain it easy. I'm not going to go through it. You can also, if you make $1,020, so if you make $1,020, put that $1,000 to the side for bills, necessities. Take that $20, put it in a brokerage account. Over time, when you keep doing that, so if you have another check and it's $1,050, put that $1,000 over, take the 50, put it in the brokerage account and forget about it. And just don't even invest in anything yet. Just put it in there and let it sit. And then once you grow it to about $1,000, then you can start investing. Okay, so then you have that $1,000 from the side on the side for bills, necessities, and if you have any extra money that you didn't spend, go on and throw that in there too, because you're gonna thank yourself later when you invest first. When you invest first, you allow more time for your money to work for you. You know, next I would say figure out how you can make money online. It's not a shortcut, but it is easier to do so if you put in the work. Like, for example, I do YouTube. I'm doing this because I want young people to know that you can work a 9 to 5 and make money, but making money online, you can stop working once you make money online, like consistently. TikTok, I do that. You can make money consistently online, and you can also do it while working a job. It's just about what type of mindset you have and how much do you really want this. Now, if you in your 20s, you learning, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you get into your knowledge bag, read, learn things that are in alignment with the mindset that you need to have to be successful. Don't just be scrolling on TikTok aimlessly, watching aimless YouTube videos, watching things that aren't giving you knowledge, or you aren't becoming a better person after looking at this content. And that'll take you a long way. Don't worry about flexing. Don't worry about having all the designer. If you want that down the line, that's cool. If that's what you want. It's a waste of money to me, but don't do it now, because these years in your 20s is pivotal. You know, the progress that you go through has to be invisible. Lock in for 6 months, to a year. Lock in for 3 years. Nobody checking up on you anyways. So lock in, go roll, go invisible, and once you get your life together, then if you want to go out and have a drink, or you want to go out and, do your thing, have your fun, you can. But by that time, you done already mastered self. You done mastered belief in yourself. You mastered how to manage your money, how to manage your emotions, how to make the right decisions, and you'll be in a better place then. So just know that if you're in your 20s and you struggling financially, you not behind. You not behind. You just building. This is what everybody in their 20s have to go through. Some people get there quicker than others. Some people get delayed gratification, and once they get in their 30s and 40s, they in a prime. Like, you just have to be willing to stay consistent and see it out, see it through, and don't give up. You know what I'm saying? It matters that you are you. That matters. You are who you are. Your skill set is your skill set, but everybody can change their mind. Everybody can gain a better mindset. Everybody can make better decisions. You can always do better, do more, and it doesn't have to be draining to do it. You can enjoy it while you do it, but you have to change your mindset about it. So make sure, if this helped, subscribe to the channel. If I just touch one person with this video and you understand what I'm saying, that's cool, and I'm thankful. But you have to apply this information. If you don't apply it, it is useless. So it's your boy Turbo. I'm out of here. I'm going to see y'all in the next video.